How's it going, ladies and gents? My name is James. Welcome back to Slay the Princess. We have completed 5 of the 7 endings that are available in the demo. So let's try to get the last 2 in this episode, and we'll call this one a series, shall we? Let's go.
You're on a path in the woods. You're here to slay her.
Also, if you're new here, please give a like, subscribe. I appreciate it. Also, there should be a little title card at the top of this video. If you haven't seen the other endings, I'm going to be kind of jumping through some of these dialogue options because I've already seen them, and they're anything that's new, I won't stop, but anything we've already seen, I'll rush through. If you want to see those dialogue options, you'll be able to see them in earlier episodes. But all right, let's go. So, all right, let's walk towards the cabin.
You make your way up. A warning, she will love. We're not going to go. Ignore him.
Proceed to the cabin.
The interior of the blade.
We're gonna enter the basement without the blade.
Her voice.
Hello?
This. Don't let.
Lie, I'm here to save you. So you can say I'm here to save you, but you can lie and say I'm here to save you.
Wait, really?
I see. You're trying to get her to lower her guard. It's a gamble.
Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes. She's beautiful. I am begging you to stay focused.
Hi. I can't believe you're here. I've been waiting for something like this to happen forever. I hope you brought something to deal with these chains.
You were lying when you said you were here to rescue her, but regardless of your intentions, breaking her out of those chains would be a big mistake. Don't even try it.
Let's talk a bit first.
Okay.
Alright, we're gonna go retrieve the blade, but let's talk to her first. What's your name?
Oh,
She's gonna say...
Pauses.
you can address me as Your Royal Highness.
Or princess.
Or you can just
Yeah.
call me Princess.
Is Princess her name or her title?
What if her name's Princess? So is Princess your name?
Like I said, you can call... I'm sorry, I've been down here so long
Okay, that's weird. She hadn't even thought.
We've already gone through all this dialogue before, but keep her locked away. See, we could try keeping her locked away as like this version of her. We haven't tried it. We did it with the Fury version, but we haven't done it with like the Damsel version. We can actually, there is a save function. So let's actually use it. We haven't used it like the whole run because there hasn't been a reason to. But let's save here and we have 2 different choices. So I'm going to try locking her away first.
That seems like a pretty good compromise.
I don't think I could bear being down here that much longer.
Leaving her alive is too. So I'm the only one who liked that idea.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. It would make it, but if you don't, I can promise that you'll
You have to make a choice.
Oh. She changed her facade?
Thank you. You turn back.
Where are you going? You can't just leave me here.
Ooh, that's a new line of dialogue.
Fine, turn your back on me, but it won't be long before I slip.
Slip these chains. She has to be bluffing, but you rush up to the first floor, grab. Okay, if we're sure about this decision, I'll support it. I suppose we have a world to save after all. You slowly creep down the basement stairs. It's quiet. Where the princess sat only a moment ago.
Oh, she's gone.
Severed arm. Princess is nowhere to be seen.
This is different.
Is it just me? Or did this room get a lot bigger?
I think we got off on the wrong foot. You think we could start over?
Oh, you coward.
No, I don't think we can. Why don't you come closer? I have something to show you.
Sloba's playing Marvel Snap. God damn it. Everyone's playing Marvel Snap, man. She's lost an arm. I'm locking her down there and letting her bleed out. Smart thinking.
This is a dangerous play. Who's to say she'll actually succumb to her wounds? She doesn't have a weapon, and she's missing an arm. You can finish this right here.
Tell you what, I'll even stay here for a while to make sure she's dead.
You close the basement door, locking it behind you and quickly barricading it with the heavy wooden table that once... Okay, we can make this work. She has an awful wound, and we have all the time.
So this is we've locked her in.
For a while might make things a little easier.
We've locked her in here. We've locked her down there, but this time she's lost an arm, and we also have the dagger. So,
You settle in,
which is different than the last time we did
the
this.
basement door. It isn't long before you start to drift off, your eyelids heavy with fatigue. But sleep doesn't come.
I know you're still there. It's not like this little door will hold.
She sounds as she violently rattles the
When I get out of here, you don't know the kind of enemy you've made tonight.
It doesn't sound... No.
Threat me all you want. All it does is ease my guilty conscience.
Aren't threats. These are promises. Sooner or later, you're going to have to sleep. And I'll make sure you never see the light of day again.
You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can. You jolt awake in the middle of the night to sigh. Where is she?
Thanks for helping me get out of that awful basement.
Oh, it's the same thing as before, but she's missing an arm this time.
You try and stumble. It isn't all at once. Whose side are you? Yours, of course.
So helpless.
She steps closer.
Or maybe, what a shame. If you'd only help me get out of here,
Your lungs.
I'd say better luck next time. But we
It can't. I'm sorry. Everything goes dark.
Okay, so we've already seen that ending. And it's the nightmare again.
You're on a path.
Okay, so we're gonna reload. Nope, we're gonna load. Okay, so we're back here. Let's see. So we tried locking her up and we got the nightmare ending again. What are you gonna do if I let you out of here?
The prince. She doesn't know. She knows what.
Are you looking for the truth?
Okay.
Of course I'm locked up down here for a reason. I don't actually know what that reason is, but you don't just stuff a princess in a basement and throw away the key without there being some sort of an...
You have all the explanation.
Okay. How about we just go retrieve the blade?
Thank you. You turn back to
Where are you going? You'd better hope for your own sake that I don't slip these chains before you...
slip these chains. She has to be bluffing, but...
That line of dialogue
You
was
rock
different.
it. If we're sure about this decision, you slowly creep down the basement stairs. Where the prince... Is
This
it just
again?
me?
Let's finish
Your
this.
eyes dart to the corners of... Where is she?
Close the door behind you.
You close the door behind you. Almost magically, its locks immediately. This isn't right. Where is she?
Come on out. Let's get this over with.
I can wait. I'm very patient.
Venture into the shadows.
You step into the shadows. Too late, you hear the quiet patter of feet against the basement floor, followed by the taut pull and sharp pain of tearing flesh as the princess lunges into you from behind and drags you to the... Holy shit. What is she?
Fight back.
You roll the princess off your back and turn to face her, rising to your knees and readying your blade. Those eyes. She's going to kill us. Yes, things do look a little grim, don't they? Our friend is losing quite a lot of blood, but there's a reason she's struck with an ambush. She's not confident about a direct confrontation. Just because she's playing it safe doesn't mean we have the upper hand. Come on now, don't let your confidence waver. This is an important moment.
Let's fuck her up.
I'm going to kill you.
Not if I kill you first.
The princess leaps onto you as you raise your blade in defense. You find your target and time after time you strike, but the wounds she inflicted in her ambush hinder your movements, and with each fresh exchange you're a little slower, a little weaker. You seek solace in the fact that she is slowing too. Finally, she collapses.
I think this is a new ending.
Collapse beside her.
If you think this is it, you're sorely mistaken. One way or another, I'll make sure you pay for this.
Your grasp on the blade weakens. It slips from your numb fingers, lying uselessly on the floor. This can't be how it ends, right? I'm sorry, but it is. If we're lucky, the wounds she sustained will take her before too long. But our friend isn't making it out of this basement. Everything goes dark, and you die.
There's no, and if you've noticed, out of like every ending, there's no way for us to survive. Chapter 2, The Beast. Okay, so this is a new ending.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
All right. I already slew the princess. Sure, she also killed me, but I definitely got her. Why am I here again?
I can assure you that you didn't slay her and that she didn't kill you. People don't just spring back to life after dying, and the two of us are meeting for the very first time. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. I can still feel each and every puncture and laceration.
The obsessed.
That beast hurt us, but we're going to hurt her back.
Calm down there, Ahab.
Oh, is there another one of us in here? Good. It seems like your head's in the right place. If you can all just stay focused on the task at hand, the princess will be good and slain in no time at all. Such magnificent gusto. We'll all be in the clear in no. I have one last. She will love. He's right, you know. She's a clever one, and determined too. Keep your eyes open and your senses sharp, because we're not going to let her get the best of us again.
Steel yourself. She's a clever girl. A determined one, too.
Oh, God.
Ignore him. She's just a princess. Don't overestimate her.
No, she's the beast.
The interior of the cabin is ruinous and dilapidated. It feels like no one has lived here for a long time.
It's also sideways.
Rushing in through cracks and holes in the wooden walls. The only item of furniture is a plain, termite-eaten table with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. Yes, do it. Take the blade and make her pay for what she's done.
do it. Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. The door to the basement creeps open, revealing what's left of an old wooden staircase. It's still sturdy enough that you can make your way down in one piece, though you'll have to step over a few holes. The air seeping up from below is oddly warm and wet, as if you're stepping down into a jungle. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. She growls up the stairs.
I can smell you.
A feral princess. Wonder, guess. She's a werewolf?
It isn't hypnotizing anymore. It's almost feral.
Yeah, it's not hypnotizing anymore because we took we started the damsel route.
Don't let her intimidate you. You carefully make your way down the stairs. As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view, a large shackle leading from her wrist to the basement wall. She has both her arms again, and she's different, isn't she?
She's like a beast woman, yeah.
The beast is showing us what she really is.
You're the reason I'm still down here. Fiend, monster, betrayer. Nothing will get between my teeth and your throat.
10 minutes later.
There is another ending that I just didn't think about. And after thinking about it, it's kind of obvious. It's literally the first ending we did. So I'm just gonna go there real quick. Let's just walk towards the
You
cabin.
make your way. A warning. We're not gonna ignore
We're gonna proceed.
the blade.
We're gonna take the knife.
You take
We're gonna enter the basement.
her.
Who's that?
Don't let it.
We're gonna continue down the stairs.
You walk down. She's focus on the task.
Are you here to kill me or something?
Steal your nerves.
You step forward.
Oh? No, I'm probably chained up. So,
Do you hear the conviction in her voice? She's unarmed.
Now we're going to slay the princess.
You lunge. You feel flesh.
this is it. I'm almost. Do you?
There it is again. Yes, but it's over. Is it over?
All right, of course she is.
Yes.
She's dead.
Exactly. It's over. With your word. Why do I? You did, but that day isn't.
Try to leave.
You open the cabin door. Only what? Everyone.
Okay.
I'm so glad. This is what's best for everyone. Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days,
This part is
or
different.
months, or years, or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. Psst. Hey, we're not just gonna stay here forever, right?
Of course we are. I like it here.
Really? Well, if you ever change your mind, just let me know, I guess. More happy time passes, though the word begins to lose its meaning. Time, that is, not happy. Happy still has plenty of meaning. Please, shake yourself out of it. We have to get out of here. The little voices, please, fall on deaf ears. Eventually you pass into a blissful state of pure existence. Though words like eventually and pass ceased to have any meaning to you long before that shift, you simply exist. Happy. Forever.
That's the good ending. That's the last ending. All right. That was Slay the Princess. The demo, of course. This is eventually going to have a full release, but that's a lot of gameplay for a demo. It was super fun, super awesome. I adore, couple of thoughts. I adore the art style. I love the hand-drawn look. Of course, I'm a sucker for black and white. If you guys have been watching the World of Horror stuff, or maybe if you've been here longer and you've seen the Tiny Bunny playthrough, I love a good black and white horror game. I think I'm happy to see that there are more games that are doing this. And this is gorgeous. I love how everything moves, and I love how the different choices you have feel varied. It seems really fun, and I cannot wait for the full release of this. I've already wishlisted it. Great job to the staff for this. And yeah, that's such a great game. Nicole Goodnight, shout out to her. Just wanted to say that it was a bit harsh on you in the first episode. I think the princess sounds great. And Jonathan Sims doing all the different voices in your head. Nice. Fucking great. All are varied and different and are really fun and interesting. The sound design's great. Great. And it seems like a really small team. That was Slay the Princess, the demo. Again, it's available on Steam. Download it yourself, play it, see if you can get all the endings, and enjoy the dialogue. I laughed a good bit. I had a lot of fun with this. And I hope to see you all next time. Bye-bye.